everybody. It is the beginning, I guess kind of the beginning of week 13. We already had our Thursday game, but I mean, this is the real chunk of week 13. And this is Picks and Bets presented by Prize Picks. This is very exciting because I'm in a great mood today, despite my shirt, which is from the book of Mood, chapter 24, verse 7, thou shalt not try me. But that's okay, because this is fun. This is what we do every single Sunday. Again, everybody, welcome in Fantasy Football Picks and Bets. I am Lauren Carpenter. You can find me on social media at Stepmom Lauren. And as always, this is presented by Prize Picks. I would not be able to be here to help everyone out if it weren't for Prize Picks. So head on over to prizepicks.com. If you haven't signed up yet, you can still do so. And you can use the promo code MMN to get your deposit of up to $100 matched. It's very easy. It's over under picks, not just for football, but for lots of different things. Wonderful company, great website. Go check it out. Also an app. It is super fun. You can also join in on our 7-11 challenge. It is very simple. Just pick 5 players, do the over under from the Thursday and Sunday slate of games, not Monday. And then you're there. Just change your bet amount to $7.11. Boom, you're automatically in our 7-11 challenge. We give out prizes for first, second, and third, middle, and dead last. So even though it is week 13, that's okay because you can still get in on the fun. I go over the leaderboard every Monday night and you can come and join us. Let's make it a party. This is what is so great about fantasy football is that it's all about us, right? It's all about the players. It's all about the fun. It's all about the pretend strategery that is just known as educated guessing. So I would not also be doing this if it weren't for all of you. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning. It is 11:34. We had it's like a 2-minute late start. That's my bad. I was a little late joining the live show. I didn't realize that my hair looked absolutely atrocious. Took me a few more minutes to have to try to look like I'm not homeless, which I'm not. So don't worry, everyone. I'm okay. But we are here. I'm going to go over a little bit of news here before we get started on your questions, which I see we have so many people in here. Thank you again so much. Fire in those questions, as many as you want. They don't necessarily have to be about fantasy football. If you don't want them to be, if you just want to say hi, come say hi. That's what it is. This is fun. This is the live Q&A. Let me go over some updates that we have on some players. For the Arizona Cardinals, we have some semblance of clarity here, but it looks like DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray will both be playing, according to head coach Cliff Kingsbury. And the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, are not optimistic about Darrell Henderson. So fire up your Sony Michel. And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire of the Kansas City Chiefs is expected to play, even though he is sick. And then David Johnson is out, likely out. I don't know if he's been officially declared out yet, but he was not expected to play. Which one is it, producer? Is he out? Yes. Okay, he is out. I guess quad injury, like illness and whatever. Brandon Cooks, the wide receiver on the same team, is expected to play despite him also dealing with an illness. So that's kind of sad here. Let me keep scrolling down. Boston Scott, running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was questionable all week. He is expected to play. Sticking with the Eagles, quarterback Jalen Hurts. I'm sure you all know by now. Jalen Hurts is not playing. It's going to be Gardner Minshew instead. I don't love that. By the way, Trey Sermon finally is on IR. So Kyle Shanahan has basically said he doesn't like him. Let's just do that. And so no Trey Sermon, don't worry about it. Another really good piece of news for all of our Javonte Williams people. Matthew Bingham, let me know how late I was on the week. I think I said week 11 or 12. We're at week 13 and Melvin Gordon is out. So let's fire up Javonte Williams with a ton of confidence and be excited about it. As we expected, Darren Waller is also not going to play. Fire up Foster Moreau if you picked him up. I think just sheer volume alone will give him some good tight end numbers. An interesting one here too, which I don't love, but something to be aware of, is that the Washington football team has elevated Wendell Smallwood, former running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, to from the practice squad. I mean, they're supposed to play against Vegas. That's just a little weird to me, but hey, it is what it is. Also, Adrian Peterson is going to be playing. That man's a cyborg. It's pretty crazy. So let's hop right in to your questions here. I see we have so many in here. Keep them coming, my friends. Let's go. Let's make this a thing for week 13. Let's hit our DFS plays. Let's make sure we win our leagues. We are heading to the playoffs. And if you're not, let's say you're in a redraft league and you're not in the playoffs, okay? It's okay. First of all, take notes. Take notes on things that you wish you would have done this season, and you can keep them for next season. Like, I don't care if you have an Android or if you have an Apple, set a reminder, do those things. take notes on things right now. Also play DFS. It's a lot of fun. Play prizepicks.com. A lot of fun. Use the promo code MMN. Like I said, you get your deposit of up to $100 matched. It's very simple. Over/under picks for players. And then you can win some money and still be involved in football despite your losses if you happen to be in season-long fantasy right now and just not loving your life. But that's okay, because there's so many different ways to get involved in fantasy football. So let's dive right into your questions here. We have Joseph Petto. Hello, Joseph. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Tevin Coleman or Matt Breida? This is really tough. Okay, I'm going to go Matt Breida. And the reason I'm going to go Matt Breida is simply because of his upside. Tevin Coleman does not have that same upside as Matt Breida, but both actually, shockingly enough, Tevin Coleman looked good, despite the fact that it seems like he's 85 years old. He's actually not. I'm being facetious. He's not that old at all, but it just feels like he's been in the league for forever. I'm going to go with Matt Breida here for you, Joseph, just so you know. Hello, Ninja, Strong Style Ninja. My friend, PPR Flex, Jamal Williams, the Muth, or Elijah Moore. Let's go Jamal Williams here because there is no DeAndre Swift. So not only do you have a solid floor, you also have upside here. The Minnesota Vikings are porous when it comes to the run game. So Jamal Williams absolutely has a safe floor and a high ceiling. I do like Elijah Moore as well. And I love Pat Freiermuth, but let's go ahead and stick with Jamal Williams here. Let's not overthink it. And then Joseph, Elijah Mitchell, Antonio Gibson, or James Conner in DraftKings. Okay, that's a really good one. Because I like all of their opportunity here. I like all of their opportunity, especially with no McKissick. So I'm going to go Elijah Mitchell. We're going to go Elijah Mitchell. He's also a good value as well. So Elijah Mitchell for me in DFS, Joseph. And then Aaron, pardon me. Let's see. We've got sit Miles Sanders versus the Jets. I don't hate that. Are we talking sits here or starts? And then Josh Jacobs versus Washington. Jamal Williams versus Sony Michel, or then Sony Michel versus the Jack. Okay, one has to sit. So we're gonna we're gonna sit either Miles Sanders, Josh Jacobs, Jamal Williams, or Sony Michel. Okay, so we're playing Sony Michel. We're playing Jamal Williams. So let's get those out. And our choices here are between Josh Jacobs and Miles Sanders. This is disgusting. Man, Miles Sanders. I'm going to sit Miles Sanders. I cannot believe I even said that out loud. But with Boston Scott playing, and Miles Sanders kind of dealing with an injury and then dealing with the fumble, he's the biggest wild card out of all of those, I think. So I'm going to sit Miles Sanders. I don't hate sitting Josh Jacobs either. So the two choices for you here, Joseph, Aaron, are going to be between Miles Sanders and Josh Jacobs. I personally would sit Miles Sanders. I hope that helps. And then Aaron again. Okay, we already got that one. Perfect. And then Willie Beeman. Hello. Is it Bayman or Beeman? Beeman? I don't know. Willie, how you doing? And good morning to you as well. 50-50 matchup. Pick three, at least one wide receiver between Sony Michel if he's starting, Miles Sanders, Jamal Williams, DeAndre Hopkins, or Devonta Smith. Okay, this is really tough because DeAndre Hopkins is like usually an auto start here. That's where I would lean, simply because of the perception of safety. And I say perception because I mean perception. I don't know whether or not DeAndre Hopkins is really fully healthy. I don't know what his situation is. So if you really want to be spicy and you want to be brave and bold, because fortune favors the brave, you could sit DeAndre Hopkins for Devonta Smith. We are definitely starting Jamal Williams. That's not even a question. So we're going to go Devonta Smith, Jamal Williams. And you know what? You could put DeAndre Hopkins in there. If it's just at least one has to be a wide receiver, I would go Jamal Williams, DeAndre Hopkins, and Devonta Smith. If you want to avoid DeAndre Hopkins, I get that as well. I would start Sony Michel. I hope that answers your question, Willie. And then Chavero. Hello, my friend. Thielen or Ayuk? Let's see. Okay, that's great. I know, Russell Wilson. What a hot mess that whole thing was last week. Let's go Brandon Ayuk with no Deebo Samuel. We're going to go Brandon Ayuk over Adam Thielen. I do love Adam Thielen, though. So coin toss, for me, it's going to be Brandon Ayuk. And then let's see, 10 team. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Willie. It doesn't change my answer, by the way. And then Matthew Fink, good morning, and good morning from sunny southern USA, the beautiful sunshine state of Florida. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with the snow and the cold. I'm sorry, my friend. And then Adam Patterson, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Full point PPR flex, Jamal Williams or Brandon Ayuk. Oy! Brandon Ayuk is very intriguing without Deebo Samuel. And if there's any way that you can possibly get both into your lineup, Adam, I would do that. But if I just had to choose the two of these guys out of a vacuum, I'm going to go Jamal Williams by like a tiny little baby hair. I love both of them, but I think your floor is a little safer with Jamal Williams. And by a little safer, I mean just a little. So for me, I'm going to lean Jamal Williams by a hair. It's not like this is a huge swing one way or the other for me. So I'm going to go Jamal Williams over Brandon Ayuk. And then Chrome, good morning. Good morning to you. Pick 2 PPR, Javonte Williams. Love it. Sony Michelle, love it. And by the way, when everyone puts Jay Williams, I just realized this too. Make sure you let me know if it's Javonte Williams or if it's Jamal Williams, because they're both Jay Williams, and both of them should be starting because Melvin Gordon is out and also DeAndre Swift is out. So if anyone put Jay Williams in earlier questions or future questions, make sure you just let me know which Jay Williams you're talking about. We've got Javonte Williams, Sony Michelle, David Montgomery. Thank you. You are welcome. Chrome, I would go Javonte Williams and David Montgomery. I would go those two. Javonte Williams, David Montgomery. I love Sony Michelle, but out of the three, he is the one that is third out of the 1, 2, and 3. And then Stymie. Hello, Stymie Snurdly. How are you? You had to pick up and start Gardner. You feel dirty. Don't feel dirty. It's okay. I mean, I would avoid it if I could, but sometimes you can't. And this is what happens when we're in week 13 of fantasy football. These things happen, and Gardner Minshew can shine. He knows how to get it done. He has done it for the Jaguars of all teams. So I think he won't do you dirty. Even though you may feel dirty, I don't love it. I don't love the upside, but I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay with Gardner Minshew. And then we can both rock mustaches and mullets and sunglasses tomorrow and jorts. I'm kidding. I won't do that, but you can. And I will cheer you on as you do so. And then Master J3, hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Tough choices this week. Kirk Cousins or Carson Wentz, 6-point passing touchdown. Carson Wentz, that is very tough. Ooh, that is very tough. I'm playing against Carson Wentz in a league, and I'm not looking forward to it. Not at all. And I had to play Taysom Hill in that league, and he got me over 20 points. I still don't feel good about it because I'm that scared of Carson Wentz. So I would lean Carson Wentz here, even against the Lions. It's tough because I wonder how much this is going to be an Alexander Madison game. So I would go Carson Wentz. I like the fact that the Colts always blow an early lead, so they have to keep firing and firing and firing to come back in every single game. So Carson Wentz for me, I'm terrified of him if I'm playing against him. I'm also very excited for Carson Wentz in DFS. By the way, anyone wants a DFS play, Carson Wentz is going to be a good value quarterback. He might be a little bit more expensive this week. I don't know. Check that. But I do like Carson Wentz on DFS. And then Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Welcome in. You have running back problems. Bro, everybody does. I feel your pain. Let's see if we can work through this. You have to choose 3 between James Conner, Jamal and Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Sony Michelle, and Darrell Henderson. Okay, we're going to get rid of Darrell Henderson. So this really is not that bad. This is not that bad, Dominic. This is an embarrassment of riches that you have, and you should be proud of this team. This is one of those situations where I wish I had your problems. Let's go James Conner, Jamal, and Javonte Williams. Those are the 3 that I'm going to go with out of yours. Very good running backs. I am super jelly. Get out of my live stream. You're too good. Get out. Shoot. Be gone. Strong Shell Ninja. Yes, the Book of Mood. The Book of Mood. I know I actually am going to make a Go With Your Gut t-shirt. So that is coming soon, Strong Style Ninja. Don't you worry. That is also thank you very much for reminding me here. First of all, hit the like button if you haven't done so already, because it makes me look really good for the boss, which is Pat Mayo. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Share it on social media. Let's make this a party every single Sunday while we have fantasy football. So thank you so much. Also, no matter what it is that I say, I can just give you a little bit more context, maybe a little bit more information that you may or may not already have. Who knows? But always go with your gut. Your gut is telling you something that your subconscious has been picking up over the last few days, maybe the last few weeks, and it's trying to needle something in your brain. Listen to it. Listen to your gut. You don't always have to listen to me or any other fantasy analysts or experts that are out there. Go with your gut. You are the controller and manager of your team. You do you. Always remember that. And thank you, Nate Riley. You da bomb. Appreciate you. Whew. Appreciate it. All right, Matthew Bingham, my friend with Minshew active. What can we expect from Devontae? I love Devontae Smith because I like what Minshew. He's a very YOLO kind of dude. He's like, you only live once, throw the ball. I like that as well. And then, Dallas Goedert, I also love too. Gardner Minshew is not afraid to use his tight ends. Miles Sanders has bothered me for the last 4 years. So I don't love Miles Sanders, never have, never will. Not a big Miles Sanders guy. So if you're looking for Miles Sanders confidence, I'm not giving it to you. That's just how it is. I don't love it. Receiving props overs on Prize Picks look juicy. Then go for them, dude. Go for them. That's actually a really good point. Sorry, this is not a beer. It's a Bloody Mary. I have it in my super fun beer tumbler, Tervis. Didn't I sound so like, I have a Tervis cup for my Bloody Mary? Yeah. Good point, Matthew. Overs look good on this because of Gardner Minshew. So I would go the overs on Prize Picks. Excellent job. Thank you, my friend. And then Justify. Good morning. Standard League, pick one. Pittman, Sony, Gaskin, Jeff Wilson Jr. Okay, we're going to stash Jeff Wilson Jr. I don't love him for this week. Gaskin is always going to be a wild card. So if you like taking Pepto-Bismol and antacids, then you can play Myles Gaskin. I don't have a problem with that. I personally would not because he is so hit or miss. It terrifies me. So in a standard league, we got Pittman or Sony Michel. Let's go Sony Michel. I don't normally like this, but we're talking standard. We're not talking PPR. So you're going to have to rely on big playability from Pittman. I think this is still going to be a T.Y. Hilton big playability guy here. So Sony Michel for your standard league there, Justify. Nate Riley, Goddard or Moreau? Oh my God, it's like telling me to pick between my two loves. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to check my rankings on this one here for you, Nate, just so I don't feel that I am steering you too terribly wrong. Let's go Dallas Goedert. I'm doing a comparison tool here of Foster Moreau and Dallas Goedert. The upside of Dallas Goedert is always so beautiful. It makes me very happy. But Foster Moreau is more of a volume dude because of Darren Waller. So that's really tough. Okay, Nate, in your situation, I'm going to go Dallas Goedert. If you're in any kind of PPR scoring format, we're going to go Dallas Goedert. And then Gaskin or Michel, let's go for volume and let's go with Sony Michel. If you want to play Gaskin, I get that. I wouldn't, simply because of what I said before. Too much of a wild card. Yeah, Sony Michel. Sony Michel on that one. I love it. Angie, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? It is so lovely to see you in here on the chat. One of the greatest people on the face of the earth is Angie Spencer, in case anybody wanted to know. OBJ or Josh Reynolds? We're going to go Josh Reynolds. I understand OBJ is intriguing with Matthew Stafford, who should have a bounce back game against the Jaguars, but I really like Josh Reynolds against Minnesota. I think this is going to be a close game. I'm crossing my fingers it's going to be a close game. Josh Reynolds for me there, Angie. I know that sounds very strange, playing Josh Reynolds over OBJ, but that's what I would do. And then you're regretting starting Ingram. Dude, I get it, but, you had to. So Nate is regretting starting Mark Ingram. It's tough. It's especially tough when a hurt what's his face, Taysom Hill, who I had to start, a hurt guy with basically on one foot and then a broken hand manages to rush for over 100 yards. And then your one starting running back that you probably had to play got 29 yards. That's not supposed to happen, but it did. And these things happen in fantasy football. It is unfortunate. You can regret that if you want, but you shouldn't. You should not, Nate, because that is how things go. But now you know what you need to do for Sunday and Monday moving forward to get yourself out of that hole. And also, some points are better than none. So we got this, Nate. We can get through it. Justify. PPR. Darrell Henderson, we're going to stay away from him. Or Rex Burkhead. We're going to go Rex Burkhead. I cannot believe I'm even saying this. Rex Burkhead, because David Johnson is out. Philip Lindsay is on the Miami Dolphins. So Rex Burkhead, let's go for it. That's gross. I'm not excited about it, but that's the one that I would do. So choose one, Dawson Knox or Tyler Higbee. We're going to go Dawson Knox. And then Aaron, okay, we already said this one again, but I'll do it. One has to sit between Miles Sanders, Josh Jacobs, Javonte Williams, or Sony Michel. I'm sitting Miles Sanders. If you don't like sitting Miles Sanders, I get it. You can sit Josh Jacobs. But I'm definitely starting Jamal Williams, and I'm definitely starting Sony Michel. That's the situation I have for you, Aaron. Joseph Petto, Hunter Renfrow, or Hopkins. Okay, Joseph, I actually would start Hunter Renfrow here. It's so impossible to humanly say, or it's humanly impossible. I don't know. Human should be in there somewhere. I can't believe I'm going to start Hunter Renfrow over DeAndre Hopkins, but this is where we're at. I think this is where we're at. DeAndre Hopkins is one big play away from making your fantasy week, but he's one big play of ruining your fantasy week. So at least with Hunter Renfrow, you know that he's going to see the volume. So I would stick with Hunter Renfrow on here to be a little bit on the safer side, but Hunter Renfrow also does have a little bit of upside as well. So I would go Hunter Renfrow here, Joseph. I know that seems blasphemous to sit DeAndre Hopkins. If you don't want to do that, I get it. 100% get it. But the numbers here say Hunter Renfrow over DeAndre Hopkins when it comes to volume based. It's tough. And Terry McLaurin is a wonderful wide receiver. I love it. Don't even worry about that one because I like what the Raiders are allowing opposing wide receivers to do. And Matthew Bingham, how am I liking the Wheel of Time? I love the Wheel of Time. I love it. Okay, I am a fantasy nerd. I don't know if you guys can see any of the books and stuff behind me, but I'm an urban fantasy, high fantasy, sci-fi fantasy nerd bucket. And I read a majority of the books that Wheel of Time is based on. Robert Jordan is the author. They are fabulous. The show is actually doing a very good homage to the actual books, even though it doesn't follow them super closely. But I absolutely love it. If anyone likes high fantasy, likes action, likes a ton of fun stuff, I highly recommend watching The Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime Video. I love it, mostly because it's like taking me back to early college, late high school, middle school when I was reading all of those books. They're absolutely fantastic. And a new episode just came out Friday that I haven't seen yet, and I cannot wait to watch it. And yeah, I know Jess hasn't seen episode 5 yet. I won't say anything as I haven't seen it yet either. Okay. And then Kevin Drogomir. Ooh, speaking of high fantasy, Dragomir or Dragomir. What a great name. I love it. Hey, back to you. You need 2 to start this week in your full PPR and a must win, my friend. What week isn't a must win? But good luck to you. Fingers crossed on that one. I will try to give you the best advice I can. Pick 2 between Miles Sanders, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Sony Michel. You feel like you're overthinking the Clyde Edwards-Helaire illness. Okay, I get it. You need 2. Oh, Kevin. Okay, I'm going to stick with my guns here. I think I might bench Miles Sanders. Understandably, he is, I say this a lot, but this is just what I'm going to repeat here because it's worth repeating. Miles Sanders is a big play away from making your fantasy week. He's also not a big play away from ruining your fantasy week. He is banged up. He fumbled, and Nick Sirianni, the head coach, took him out of the game. And Boston Scott is also playing, so it worries me. He worries me so much. So if you want the decision that I would make here, Kevin, I would make this on who can I bank on that's going to give me points. And I think that's going to be Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I know that he's ill, but if he's playing, he's going to play. If he starts, he's going to play. That's what I meant to say. And then I would start Sony Michel, since you have both of them, whatever running back is in, because we're looking at volume here. We're looking at volume. And when it comes to the Rams, they're playing the Jaguars. This easily could turn into a runaway, which means they're going to be relying on the running game. So I don't mind playing Sony Michel at all. Your question is between Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Miles Sanders. Kevin, I would go with your gut. What does your gut tell you? Listen to your gut. My gut says to sit Miles Sanders in favor of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But if you disagree, you go with it, okay? It's not overthinking. You're strategizing. That's what we're going to call it. And then Brett Thunderstruck. Yes. Hello, my friend. Already locked in the playoff spot. Good for you. You have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Elijah Mitchell, Tony Pollard, Damian Williams, right? Yeah. And Devontae Booker. Hold Ramondre or drop him for Khalil Herbert. I would not drop Ramondre Stevenson, but I could drop Booker. I would drop Booker. I think that the upside is going to be better with Khalil Herbert as a handcuff. So you're not starting Booker. You're using him as a handcuff, or as we like to call it now, an insurance policy. So I would drop Booker and pick up Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert should not be on your waiver wire. Out of Booker and Khalil Herbert has a much better opportunity for upside. He's also way more talented. And Master J3, pick 2. You need a tight end and a flex. Kittle, yes, we're playing Kittle. Dallas Goedert, love it. Ayuk, love it. Mooney, okay. Tight end and a flex. This is really, really, really tough because you have 2 49ers on here. You've got Kittle and you have Brandon Ayuk. This is tough. All right. We're definitely playing Darnell Mooney. That's not even a question. So Mooney is there. He's going to be your flex. So the tight end is going to come down to George Kittle or Dallas Goedert. We're going to go George Kittle. George Kittle. So George Kittle and Darnell Mooney. I love Goddard and I love Brandon Ayuk. So that was not easy to do. George Kittle, Darnell Mooney. My final answer. Jimmy G, OBJ or Van Jefferson? Thank you, Jimmy G. You are amazing. Appreciate you, my friend. Van Jefferson. That's what I would go with, is Van Jefferson. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Van Jefferson. I don't want to overthink it. Van Jefferson. And then Mike, worried about Monday night weather. Should you sit Diggs for Sony or Pittman? I get it. Weather is tricky. However, it's Stephon Diggs. His upside is so much greater than Sony Michel or Michael Pittman's. So if this were my team, Mike, I would not sit Stephon Diggs. I don't know if I could do that. It may come down to bite you. See how those games go throughout the afternoon. Man, that's tough. No, don't sit Diggs. Don't overthink this here. Don't try to be cute. I would not sit Diggs. That may come back to bite me in the ass. It likely will. But still, I'm going to give you the advice of what I would do for my own team, and I would not sit Stephon Diggs. Steven Talley, hello. Start Brandon Cooks or Pittman. I like both of them. I like both of them a lot. Brandon Cooks is dealing with an illness, so let's go Michael Pittman. I mean, this is a coin toss. Like literally, like flip a coin. Which one do you want? It's really who you prefer. Neither one of these are an incorrect answer, so I would go Michael Pittman. And Emmanuel, hello, Eamon. Hi. You've been messaging me on the socials, and I'm so glad to see you make it to the lives, my friend. Good to see you. Good morning. Do I like Josh Jacobs or Devontae Smith in PPR? I like the upside of Devontae Smith. Josh Jacobs is a little banged up, so I would play Devontae Smith here, especially for that home run hit, but understand there is a risk. So if you want to play it safe with less upside, that's your Josh Jacobs play, if he's even good enough to go or stay in the game all 4 quarters. So that's why I would lean Devontae Smith. Thank you so much for joining, my friend. Good to see you. Aaron, you are welcome. And then Jaron Rosenholtz. We have Matt Breida. Can you believe we're talking about Matt Breida? Kendrick Bourne or Boston Scott in PPR. Your big play here is Kendrick Bourne. I love Kendrick Bourne. Actually, I like all 3 of these guys. If this were me, Jared, I would play Kendrick Bourne. It's going to be a roller coaster, and you're going to be up and down of, why did I listen to Stepmom Lauren? Yes, I listened to Stepmom Lauren. Why did I listen? It's going to be all across the board. That is Kendrick Bourne, but it is fun, and he has a ton of upside. Out of Matt Breida and Boston Scott, I would lean Boston Scott. So that is going to be the 2 options that I would go with. I personally would lean Kendrick Bourne. And then Poker Joker, flex PPR, Burkhead or Galladay. Ew, Rex Burkhead. Glennon, the giraffe, is going to be in at quarterback. Who knows? Maybe he'll be able to target Kenny Galladay and get him involved. I don't know. I have no faith in Kenny Galladay. No faith in Kenny Galladay whatsoever. So we're going to go with the sure hand here, which is Rex Burkhead, who will probably carry the ball 20 times for possibly 24 yards. That's how that goes. Hopefully one of them falls into the end zone. Absolutely a possibility with David Johnson out. So I am personally going to go Rex Burkhead. And I'm sorry I'm playing with my hair here, everybody. It's kind of itchy. So instead of just me sitting here doing this the entire time, I'm trying to surreptitiously do 1 or 2 here and not look like a total scumbag with like really greasy, gross hair. That's just how that goes sometimes. Ladies have long hair and it's very difficult to deal with. The struggle is real. Next question. Scotty doesn't know, but do you? I think you do, Scotty. I think sometimes you do. Half PPR. Rashad Bateman. Ooh, Rob Gronkowski. Ty Johnson, start 1. Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski for me, dear. In half PPR, Gronk. I like his touchdown upside significantly. I don't know what's going on with the Jets. Ty Johnson is so disappointing. Not because he personally is disappointing, but because of Zach Wilson does and what Tevin Coleman is doing in that offense. Ty Johnson himself is lovely, and I heart him very dearly. Rob Gronkowski, Scotty. That's who I would go with. Willie is pronounced Steamin' Willie Beeman. How did I not know that? I should have known that. Willie Beeman. I think I've said Willie Beeman like 300 times, and I'm just now questioning whether or not I've pronounced it correctly this entire time. What is wrong with me? Man, I'm just so very, assuming. Like, of course, that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you, Willie, for answering my question. Steve Rodriguez, T. Higgins or Pittman? I am going to play Pittman here. T. Higgins is playing against the Chargers, who have one of the best secondaries in the NFL. Does he have the opportunity to score a touchdown? Absolutely. But I think Pittman has a better opportunity to do a little bit more damage than T. Higgins can do, especially with Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd still there. I have a feeling that the Chargers are going to shut him down. Taker's Place, 2 weeks in Las Vegas. No DraftKings, no Lauren. I've missed you. What? Oh, let's finish it strong. Tampa, stack, sound good. Brady's 5 TDs. Yes, muy bueno. I would do a stack. The heavy hitter here is going to be the stack between Tom Brady and Mike Evans. If you don't love the Mike Evans opportunity, might be a little bit more pricey. You can try Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. I also like that one as well. And go with your gut t-shirt. You're getting it. LOL support stepmom. Yes. I'm going to make mine. It's not going to be for sale, but you can make one too, because we all should do that. Hashtag go with your gut. It always has to be going with your gut. And then Scotty, Bills defense or the 49ers defense? Ooh, okay. Bills. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. I lied. Hang on, kids. Ooh. I love the Bills defense, but for some reason that 49ers against Seattle is very intriguing. Divisional game. They play each other very, very well. And the Bills play New England. 49ers. We're going to go 49ers there. I had a brain fart in who the Bills were playing, which I don't know why. It's the game of the week. Silly me. We're going to go 49ers, my friend. 49ers. And then, hold on, I just skipped. Lost my spot. Smash the like button. Thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate you. Flex 2 for Alex Pomrink, excuse me. Flex 2.5 PPR, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Waddle, Cordell Patterson. Without even a question, it's Jalen Waddle and Cordell Patterson. I understand it's Saquon Barkley. I get it. Jalen Waddle, Cordell Patterson. Those two for me, absolutely. Strong Style Ninja already in the playoffs. Yes, I love hearing that. RB Grossness, don't love hearing that. Alex Collins, Devontae Booker, or Quadre Ollison. Ooh, Alex Collins. But he's questionable. Make sure he's active. If he's not, I would go Ollison. Ew, I don't like any of them. Alex Collins. Ooh, that is tough. That is very tough, Ninja. And then Angie. Oh, you're welcome, Angie. You're such a gem. Which handcuff should you own for Austin Eckler? I have no idea. It could be Roundtree. It could be Kelly. Or what's his name? I don't even know. I don't know what to do about that whole situation with Austin Eckler. So Eamon, let me look that up for you, and I'll get back to you on that one so that I can have a little bit more time, because there's too many. I don't know which one to say, like, that's the dude. It's not very clear. So I will get back to you after the live and see if I can get a little bit more clarity there for you. And then let's see, if Henderson is out, who should you start? Sony Michel or Miles Sanders? We're going to go Sony Michel and watch Miles Sanders have a huge game. Like, that's just how this works. It's how it always works. But I'm going to do Sony Michel. That's what the numbers say. That's what my gut says. That's what the matchup says. So, man, I'm doing Sony Michel. Oh, that's rough. I know. I hate Thursday games too, Nate Riley. There's always some weird unicorn or two that happens to do super great, and like the guys that are supposed to do well on paper never do. It's so irritating. Brett Thunderstruck, happy PPR. One wide receiver. Wide receiver and a flex between Christian Kirk, love him. Russell Gage, Josh Reynolds, Ronald Jones. We're going to go Josh Reynolds and Christian Kirk. Josh Reynolds, Christian Kirk. Those are my two. Laura and Jim. Hello, Laura and Jim Cooperman. And PPR, you need two. Kendrick Bourne, Cortland Sutton, Laviska Shenault, or Zach Pascal. You need two. We're going to play Kendrick Bourne, and we're going to go Laviska Shenault. Kendrick Bourne and Laviska Shenault there. And then Foster Moreau or Burkhead at the flex. Your upside play is going to be Foster Moreau, but I don't know how big of an upside that's really going to be. So I might lean a little bit more of the safety here and go Rex Burkhead without David Johnson active this week. So we're going to go Rex Burkhead in that situation. Aaron, Eagles or Dolphins defense? Man, lots of defense questions today. Yeah, Eagles are intriguing. Eagles are definitely intriguing, but I'm going to go Miami. Not only has Miami Dolphins been quite good, they're playing against the Giants and Mike Glennon, the giraffe. So let's go Miami Dolphins there. I love that. Ooh, yeah. And that's also a great DFS play too, by the way. I just skipped my spot. Thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate that. Ty Johnson or Boston Scott or Kenyon Drake. For your RB2. I like it. Okay, my first thought here, Ralphie, not Ralph, is Kenyon Drake. I like Kenyon Drake a lot. However, Boston Scott feels like the right move. So I would go between Boston Scott and Kenyon Drake. I lied. I'm going to go Boston Scott over Kenyon Drake. I like both of them, so go with your gut. I might lean Boston Scott. And then life advice, if you have a big workout to do early in the morning, am I drinking wine, beer, or spirits tonight? Beer for the carbohydrates. Not even a question. Not even a question. Beer for the carbohydrates. Personally, I don't. I drink vodka, and that's just my drink of choice. But for any other life lessons that we need to discuss, it's beer for the carbs. Not even a question. Wentz or Kyler Murray? Whoa. Oh my gosh, Master J3. I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you here because Carson Wentz or Kyler Murray is really, really, really tough. Okay, Kyler Murray. Oh my God, that's so hard. Master J3, I'm gonna be really annoying and I'm gonna tell you to go with your gut and flip a coin on these two because I love both of them. I think I might lead Kyler Murray, but it's a little bit riskier considering the injury. I don't love that like at all. So Carson Wentz. But if you want to play Kyler Murray, how can you not play Kyler Murray? He's amazing. I am no help to you right now, my friend. Kyler Murray, Carson Wentz. I don't know. Flip a coin, man. They're both really, really good. I think I might lean Carson Wentz. Then I lean Kyler Murray. Now I just a black hole just opened up in my brain, and I think I might pass out. Like that's what you've just done to me. Ouch. Carson Wentz. Final answer. All right, Joe. Who has the highest upside between Bateman, Ertz? I believe you mean Nyheim Hines or Josh Reynolds. Ooh, oh, thank you for loving the show. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Highest upside. Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds has the highest upside. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Highest, I guess, because he has a relationship with Jared Goff, okay, from their time at the Rams. They desperately need wide receivers and they need pass catchers besides TJ Hawkinson. So Josh Reynolds is the guy for me. And I can't believe I'm saying that. And I feel a little gross, a little clammy after saying that, but Josh Reynolds. Oh, I'm so glad you love the show, Joe. I hope you love it after that answer. Oh, that was so hard. All right. And then Master J3, we're going to stick with the 49ers D. And then Strong Style Ninja, Austin Eckler, handcuff. Austin Eckler, exactly. For real. For reals. And then Henderson is out. Who should you start? Sony Michelle or Miles Sanders? Sony Michelle, my friend. Sutton or Higbee? Flex PPR. Thanks, Lauren. You are welcome. Master J3, why do you have the hardest questions? You have the hardest questions out of everybody, and they make me hurt. My soul hurts. My fingernails hurt. Oh my God. Okay. Tyler no. So Higbee's been dropping passes and I don't love it, but they're playing the Jaguars. Hang on. Let me check something really quick here. Yeah. Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee, I don't like it. Even as I said it, I don't like it. And then Ninja, alcoholic cider is the answer. I do. That gives me heartburn. Like seltzers and ciders give me heartburn, so I can only have one. And then keep trade cut, hot dog edition, ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce. You already know the answer to this. I am not even answering that question, Matthew Bingham. How dare you? Jess, mind your man. Smack him. Smack him when you get home. Matt Stafford versus the Jaguars or Justin Herbert versus the Bengals. I like both of these guys. Cowboys 22. How dare you make me make this choice? This is evil and it's horrible and I don't love it because I'm going to go Justin Herbert. All right, this is going to be weird because this is going to come down to game script for me. I have a feeling that Stafford is going to do well, and he's going to do well because he's playing the Jags. But how high are they going to get? How high of points are they going to be getting over the Jags? And then they might just rest Stafford in the fourth quarter. You never know. And then a lot of running. So is there really a need for Stafford to be throwing the ball all the time? Sure. So I think he has a safer floor. But I think Justin Herbert against the Bengals, this could be a shootout. This could be an amazing shootout. It's going to be nuts. Justin Herbert's going to have to teleport his throws like he does per Keenan Allen. And I love Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen in a DFS stack as well. So I love both of these guys, but I've talked myself into going Justin Herbert. Oh, that was good. That was good. I felt like I worked through that well. We worked through that well. That was good. And then Master J3, you're in 4 leagues in the middle of the pack trying to make the playoffs. I hear you, man, but your questions are hard. They're really, really hard. I wish I had an easy answer for you. And then love the sound effects while I'm discussing picks. I know I'm very animated and I do things and I make weird noises and it's just how I roll. It's just how I roll, my friends. Oh my goodness, it is almost 12:15. Where did the time go? Okay, everybody, I'm going to let you go. We are getting closer to our week 13 Sunday slate of games. Kickoff. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like this video if you had as much fun as I did during this show. Make sure you subscribe to us at Mayo Media Net. We have a ton of amazing content creators that just make some of the greatest videos and have awesome information and tons of research for you to do so well in your fantasy football leagues as well as in DFS, and not just in football and a lot of stuff. There's literally a spider that just dropped down from my ceiling and is now crawling onto my ring light. That was very distracting. Oh, it's eating a gnat. Thank goodness. So at least, Mother Nature, circle of life. There we go. That was so weird. Anyway, follow me on on Stepmom Lauren. Follow me on social media at Stepmom Lauren. I'm telling you, there's a spider right behind my ring light. That's a thing. Dude, I'm off the clamp now. I'm not afraid of spiders. That was just really weird. Anyway, good luck in week 13. I'm sorry that went way off the rails there at the end. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. You will see me again, not next week, but the week after. I'm having an ugly sweater party. So your girl is not going to be in any way, shape, or form capable of answering any of your questions live on Sunday. So there will be someone else on Sunday, but I will be back with you for week 15 to start our fantasy playoffs. I'm already brain fried. Good luck, everybody. And I will see you in 2 weeks.